Hello everyone, I'm Emma Smith. I'm here with a critical updates that could reshape global e-commerce. Let's kick off with news you shouldn't miss. The US decision to suspend the de minimis exemption for commercial shipments, initiated by Trump, will go into effect on August 29th. A decree has already been issued regarding this. So, what does this decision mean for e-commerce? We'll talk about that. Also, there's a massive partnership in the MENA region, a promising development for e-commerce consumers. And we'll get into it. Zuckerberg recently claimed that superintelligence is now on the horizon. That was a major statement. In addition, Saudi Arabia has emerged as the most active private equity market in the MENA region. We'll discuss that too. We've compiled exclusive news from a wide geography, including MENA, Türkiye, and North Africa. Before we begin, don't forget to follow, like, and turn on notifications. Now, let's get started. Let's begin with the major partnership in MENA. Amazon and GMG have established a strategic alliance. GMG is a global wellness, sports, and retail conglomerate. The group has focused on enhancing the online shopping experience and has announced a groundbreaking partnership with Amazon in the MENA region. Together, GMG and Amazon aim to accelerate the delivery of high-demand products in grocery, lifestyle, and wellness categories. It seems millions of customers in MENA will benefit from this collaboration. The Middle East e-commerce market is expected to reach $50 billion by 2025, highlighting the significance of such alliances. Amazon is a global e-commerce giant. GMG, on the other hand, has brought more than 120 brands to 21 countries in the MENA region. The group operates over 800 stores across the region. This partnership aims to deliver unbeatable prices and deals across GMG's core categories. In the US, the White House is ending the customs exemption for low-value foreign packages. This decision was first announced in May. Under orders from President Donald Trump, packages worth $800 or less and sent outside international postal networks will now face applicable taxes. Trump, unwilling to wait 2 years for Congress to abolish the de minimis exemption, signed an executive order last Wednesday ending duty-free, minimal customs entry for low-value items as of August 29th. The Washington administration emphasized that suspending the de minimis tariff exemption will disrupt and reshape the global cross-border e-commerce industry. The White House said this sweeping change is part of Trump's effort to combat synthetic opioid trafficking, unfair trade practices, and what officials called a disastrous loophole harming American workers. With the new decree, the pressure now goes global. The move has already dealt a blow to ultra-low-cost retailers like Shein and Temu. It could also drive up prices for foreign products on platforms like Amazon, Etsy, and eBay. According to the Trump administration, the exemption was widely exploited. They cite this as proof. In fiscal year 2024, 90% of all parcels seized by U.S. Customs and Border Protection were de minimis shipments. Will this decision change before August 29th? We'll see together. In e-commerce, competition is evolving and AI plays a big part. The new competitive frontier, wearable tech. Amazon and Alibaba are taking bold steps here. Amazon acquired Bee, a company producing AI-powered wristbands. These wristbands record all nearby conversations unless the user manually mutes them. They also offer functions like reminders and to-do lists. Meanwhile, Alibaba introduced its first AI-powered smart glasses, called Quark AI. The device runs on dual operating systems. With these glasses, users can make payments via Alipay, check product prices on Taobao, and use AMAP for navigation. Quark AI is set to launch later this year. Alibaba has also released a new smart voice assistant device, Tmall Genie. In this era of rapidly advancing AI, Tmall Genie aims to be an affordable solution for home automation and voice control. It helps users manage calendars, check the weather, listen to music, and control smart devices all via voice commands. These kinds of technologies have strong potential to integrate with e-commerce. That's why we'll be seeing more AI-powered smart and wearable tech in the near future. Speaking of AI, there are developments at MENA too. Meta is investing billions in AI. In a recent note, Mark Zuckerberg wrote, "In recent months, we've begun seeing signs that our AI systems are starting to improve themselves. Progress is slow for now, but undeniable. The development of superintelligence is now on the horizon. Wall Street investors are pleased with the Zuckerberg statement and the costly path Meta is pursuing. Company shares have seen double-digit growth. Zuckerberg also highlighted the security risks that superintelligence could pose, noting that they'll be meticulous about mitigating those risks. How accurate is his claim? We'll see together. Let's continue with Saudi Arabia. The country has become the leader in private equity activity in MENA. So, what is private equity? It refers to direct investment in private companies or in public companies that are to be privatized. The goal is to increase the company's value and earn a profit by selling shares later on. Magnet has published its MENA private equity report. In it, Saudi Arabia was the most active private equity market in MENA during the first half of 2025. 45% of all recorded deals took place in Saudi Arabia, with the kingdom logging 13 deals, an 8% increase year over year. This pushed the UAE into second place with 12 deals, a 25% decrease year over year. Together, these two markets accounted for 86% of total regional private equity activity. Saudi Arabia also raised $860 million, a 116% annual increase driven by state support and rising foreign investor interest. There's also major potential for e-commerce in Saudi Arabia. For brands looking to tap into this, here's a special event. Under the leadership of WORLDEF, the Riyadh E-commerce Business Forum will be held on October 14, 2025. The forum will bring together over 300 global and regional e-commerce leaders, investors, and entrepreneurs for a one-day exclusive event. It's a gateway to success for brands aiming to explore opportunities in Saudi Arabia's fast-growing e-commerce market and establish local partnerships. If you'd like to attend, you can use the QR code on your screen. US-based e-commerce software company BigCommerce has launched a new parent brand to help sellers integrate AI. The name of the new brand is Commerce. Although BigCommerce will continue operating as a software platform under its own name, it will now be part of this larger umbrella. In addition to BigCommerce, Commerce will also include Feedonomics, a product feed management provider, MakeSwift, a visual editor focused on marketers. These brands will be merged with the company's software solutions. According to the company, the software will help online sellers adapt to AI. What does this really mean? Consumers are increasingly using AI for product discovery and purchasing decisions. Commerce was founded to support this shift. It will offer data infrastructure and smart storefronts for digital commerce. Commerce CEO Travis Hess said, "Launching the Commerce brand is about more than just a new name and logo." Now, let's turn to African e-commerce. The continent's e-commerce potential is drawing strong investor interest. A new marketplace is being launched in Africa, led by Gambian entrepreneur Ibrahima Fati. Fati has over 20 years of experience in finance and tech. He is also the founder and CEO of London-based Africa Sokoni, launched in 2017. Additionally, he serves as a product manager at the Islamic Development Bank in Saudi Arabia. The new platform, led by Fati, will bring together local producers, retailers, and consumers. It will support SMEs, farmers, and artisans with supply chain management, financing, and digital promotion tools. Meanwhile, fintech competition is heating up in North Africa. European fintech giant Revolut has appointed former Uber executive Amin Barada to lead its operations in Morocco. Barada previously served as Uber's Director of Operations for Southern and Eastern Europe. He will now oversee Revolut's strategy and operations in Morocco. With this move, Revolut aims to expand across North Africa and has begun building a team in Casablanca. The company currently has 60 million customers and a valuation of approximately $45 billion. Why Morocco? It's a key focus for Revolut's expansion in MENA, alongside the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia. However, Morocco's financial landscape is largely dominated by Cash Plus, which operates 8,000 branches, twice as many as its closest competitor. Speaking of fintech, let's talk about a unique fintech event in Türkiye. FinTech X, organized by WORLDEF, will be held on November 5th to 6th, 2025, in Sakarya, Sapanca. This platform brings together financial solution providers and business leaders to connect, collaborate, and drive impact. Groundbreaking ideas will be discussed from digital payments to the future of financial services. To join all the digital payment stakeholders, scan the QR code now. In the UAE, a development concerning social media influencers and e-commerce brands has emerged. Influencers will now need official permission to publish digital ad content. The UAE Media Council has launched a new system called Advertiser Permit to regulate online ads on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. The permit will be issued free of charge for the first 3 years and will become mandatory within 3 months. It will apply to all individuals engaged in digital advertising. Whether paid or unpaid, anyone publishing ad content must now obtain permission. E-commerce brands using influencers for promotions or selling via social platforms will also have to comply. Under the new rules, advertising content may require prior approval from authorities. To legally sell products or services through social media in the UAE, you now need a valid trade or e-commerce license from the Ministry of Economic Development or a relevant free zone authority. This includes home-based businesses and monetized influencer accounts. Selling without a license can result in fines up to 500,000 dirhams, seizure of goods, and even imprisonment. Now to Europe. The European Union is keeping close tabs on platforms like Temu and Shein. The European Commission has officially charged Temu with violating the EU Digital Services Act, DSA. It claims the platform exposes users to illegal and unsafe products, fails to protect consumer safety, and lacks transparency in its algorithms. Temu surpassed 45 million monthly active users in Europe by May 2024, qualifying it as a very large online platform, VLOP, a category subject to stricter oversight. But the Commission says Temu hasn't fulfilled its obligations. Undercover shopping tests revealed significant safety risks, especially in children's toys, small electronics, and cosmetics. The risk of encountering illegal or unsafe products on Temu was deemed high. What happens next? Temu has the right to respond to the charges. However, if violations are confirmed, the platform could face fines of up to 6% of global annual revenue and serious sanctions. A new era is beginning in digital marketing strategies. Agentic search. This concept replaces traditional search engines with AI-powered systems that provide personalized, direct answers. Technologies powered by large language models like ChatGPT give brands a whole new way to communicate. Now users are asking questions like, "What's the best moisturizer?" directly to AI, rather than Googling. This shift turns content creation into customer guidance powered by AI. Many global brands have already integrated GPT-based chatbots into their websites. These bots are more than just UX enhancers. They're ushering in ideas like conversational engine optimization instead of SEO. Brands are now creating content not for search engines, but for AI agents. With real-time dialogue, this new search experience is reshaping how brands maintain their digital presence. There's a development in Russia's e-commerce ecosystem. Ozon, one of the country's top e-commerce platforms, has undergone a major shareholding change. Entrepreneur and tech investor Alexander Chichava has acquired a 27.7% stake in Ozon, becoming a significant shareholder. This move made him the company's second-largest stakeholder. The current largest shareholder, AFK Sistema, still holds 31.8%, maintaining its dominant position. This investment reflects a growing trend of domestic investment in Russia's e-commerce sector. Have you ever wondered how many e-commerce sites exist globally? It's a frequently asked question in the digital commerce space. Today, there are approximately 28 million active e-commerce websites worldwide. Just a few years ago, the number was around 25 million. That means over 2,000 new e-commerce stores are being launched every day. This rapid growth is tied to increased internet usage and changing online shopping habits. In the US alone, there are nearly 14 million active e-commerce websites. Countries like the UK, Germany, and Brazil also have millions. However, growth has recently slowed. Between 2024 and 2025, there was a noticeable decline in the global number of e-commerce sites, a result of market saturation, rising competition, and business closures or mergers. Still, The sheer number of global e-commerce websites shows how widespread digital trade has become and how fierce the competition now is. Thanks for watching! We'll continue following developments in the e-commerce and AI ecosystem across the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, North Africa, and Türkiye. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share our content, and show us some love. Take care.